Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing mostly sunny conditions out there this morning. Did see a cold morning this morning and expecting a chilly day, but expecting quiet weather over the next several days as temperatures begin to moderate going into the weekend. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we see this broad area of high pressure over the eastern part of the country. That's going to keep things quiet over the next several days as that lingers around and keep things dry with again, those temperatures starting to moderate as we go into the weekend. Do have some lake effect snow up there in New York, but overall quiet conditions today. If we take a look at the upper level winds from this morning sounding, we have some northerly, fairly light winds near the surface, becoming more westerly as we get to the mid and upper levels, and seeing our peak winds around 70 knots at 25,000 feet. And the freezing level today is at 2,300 feet. Looking at the current visible satellite, we see just mainly a few bay streamers off the coastlines here around the peninsula, and we do have a few high clouds out there as well, but expecting again mostly sunny conditions as we continue through the day today. If we look at the European model here zoomed out as we go through the short and extended forecast, again we'll see this area of high pressure staying in control over the region. And as we go into Friday, we start to see slightly warmer temperatures, and then going into the weekend, a gradual increase, becoming more seasonally to maybe a couple degrees above average for this time of year. But overall, dry conditions continue as we go through the weekend. And we'll have a little shortwave moving through the area during the day on Sunday. That's going to increase the clouds, with things looking to remain dry for Sunday. And as we go into Monday, we continue with dry conditions. And models have trended towards a drier solution as we go into Tuesday, so not expecting any precip for Tuesday at this time, as an area of low pressure tracks across the northern part of the country. But as we go into Wednesday, still keeping a chance of precip in the forecast as you see another disturbance moving into the area. European model a bit later than what the GFS is showing here, having it move into the area overnight into Thursday morning. The GFS has it moving in a little sooner, so some disagreement there as we approach a little closer to that time period. We'll get a better feel for the timing of that system if it moves through the area. But overall quiet and dry weather over the next several days. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions over the next 24 hours. We'll see a cool day today with temperatures just getting up to around 53 degrees. So that's well below average for this time of year. We'll see overall northerly winds as we go through the day around 7 to 12 knots. And we'll see maybe some winds just east and north as we get into the afternoon before those winds start to die down, becoming light and variable. And as we go through the overnight time frame, we'll see a more southerly component while still remaining light. And then going into the morning time on Friday, we'll see those winds back to light and variable to calm. And that will allow temperatures to drop down to around 38 degrees for the morning, Friday morning. Right now, tides are running a half of a foot to a foot above normal. And if we look at the extended forecast here, we'll see mostly sunny conditions for Friday with a high around 61 degrees. So it's getting closer to the seasonal average. And as we go into the weekend, we'll see temperatures in the upper 60s and low temperatures in the upper 40s. And with mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions on Saturday. And again, those increased clouds on Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy. And as we go into next week, we'll see a partly cloudy day for Monday with a high around 69 degrees. We'll keep those lows in the 50s for the beginning of next week. And as we go into Tuesday, we'll see mostly partly cloudy conditions. A little bit breezier with that disturbance moving through to the north with a high around 71. And as we go into Wednesday, continued cloudiness with the potential for that disturbance moving through, and cooler temperatures with a high around 66 degrees. That wraps up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.